Hey, folks, welcome to Market Intraday Analysis by InTheMoneyStocks.com, your leaders in pure technical analysis, avoiding all that Wall Street hype. This intraday analysis video is for Monday, October 25th, 2010. Well, folks, here we go again. Market again gapping higher on an extremely weak dollar. The dollar trade continues to be a very healthy trade where we see the markets go inverse to the dollar. So again, G20 meeting over the weekend. We talked about this last week in the intraday videos as well as the nightly videos to our premium members. And again, what you could see here is over the weekend, a non-event. Nothing was come to a consensus. You didn't have anything on the currency wars, and essentially the dollar goes right back to dropping. So again, dollar dropping causes a gap up in the markets. The markets surge to the upside clearly. Look at this gap up today and a strong surge. Now, you might see this blue line and say, well, where does that blue line come from? How does it just happen to be at the lows of the morning candle? And what I'm going to show you right now will blow you away. And this is why trendline analysis and what we teach in the nightly research center. And again, research center, you can log in throughout the day. There's updates throughout the day. We give the nightly videos. We give the daily market reports, hidden gems, which, by the way, I released today, the new hidden gem for next month. It went up 25% in one day, folks, so far. So again, the money abilities there to make endless amounts of money are there if you utilize it correctly. Now again, guys, as we're seeing here, the market's gapped higher to this blue line. Take a look at this. Go back 2 days. Last Thursday's high, that's exactly the high pivot from the opening candle. Notice how the market gaps above there. It's somewhat of a gap and go or a river theory, which again is a proprietary technique we teach to our members. Off of that, the market continues on its merry way up. There's a key level right in here, right around the 119.50 level. We pierce it. You can see a nice little topping tail. Now, for those of you that don't know about technical analysis or what the type of technical analysis that we teach in the research center, again, it's somewhat proprietary. We kind of have concluded and brought to the attention of the masses now some new techniques that work way better than any of the old technical analysis techniques. And right here you see a clear topping tail again signaling a possible reversal. In addition, this key trend line, the fact that you never really got above it and confirmed above it, that tells you a good chance of a reversal. Notice the 1-2 candle sideways intra portion right here of the chart. The red reversal candle off the topping tail, 1-2 inside bars, that's bearish. The markets start to drop. Markets drop down. Where do they go? Right back to the blue line. They bounce. What kind of bounce is this again? It's a clear in spirit of bear flag. So you have two bear flags working out perfectly, which tells you you're going to go lower. Market ultimately comes down here, kind of just starts to relax. Notice the volume gets extremely light as well. Mondays are known for being light volume days, just like Fridays. In addition, anytime you have a light volume day, generally look to have a flat market to slightly higher. Markets today are slightly higher. Dow is up 68 points, Nasdaq up 19, and S&P 500 up 6.5. Basically, 2/3% move higher on the markets today. Right now, the volume is dead, folks. The day, believe it or not, it's closing in on 230. Spot crude should be closing. The day is essentially over at this point. You might get a little bit of propping towards the end of the day. I would not be surprised to see a little bit of a move up again later in the day. But for the most part, you should expect that the markets will just settle in here. Possibility of reversal is very slim at this point. I'd be more kind of surprised if we were to sell sharply into the end of the day rather than just float higher on the extreme light volume. We've done 96.7 million on the SPY, which is a very, very light amount. All right, dollar again, as I mentioned, folks, the dollar is lower today, although it is off the lows, which makes sense, right? Here's the dollar at the lows of the day. Where did that coincide with the markets? The markets were at the highs of the day at that point. Remember, it's inverse. So dollars at the low of the day, chances are the markets are at the highs of the day. That was the way it was this morning. As the dollar rallied up, markets again, let me go back to the SPY, they sold off. Now again, recently over the last hour or two, the dollar has started to pull back. And you can see this pullback right here. What have the markets done over the last hour or so? They've floated up a little bit. So you can see the correlation there. It's a very clear correlation with the dollar. And anyone who tells you that it's because of earnings or because of economic news, they don't know the markets, folks. And I'll tell you right now, you listen to any of these talking heads on TV or any of these other analysts, and they're saying, oh, well, earnings caused the market to go up today. That's nonsense. It's all about the dollar, folks. And again, many people don't want to believe that, but they're just hiding their heads in the sand if they're doing that and saying that, all right? It's a dollar trade right now, and you just have to accept it and understand that you have to read the dollar chart as well as you have to read the rest of the market charts. Okay. Other than that, folks, again, the hidden gem today, congratulations to those of you that picked up that. Up 25% at the highs, right now hovering up 18%. I think it's just beginning. Actually, the play is just trading at cash value now. Again, just at cash. They have no debt. It's a great play. And again, if you join the Research Center, you can be privy to that play. And again, I will be putting out more plays via the hot charts and alerts. I think I even have one for this afternoon that I'm eyeing right now. And we will be looking to take advantage of that this afternoon, make some good money this afternoon on that play. All right, Goldman Sachs today. This is the only sector that is somewhat weak today are financials. Goldman Sachs is down 18 cents. JP Morgan, look at this. JP Morgan down 56 cents. So you can clearly see that financials continue to be extremely weak in an overall strong market. And again, you have to say that to yourself, what's going on there? And essentially, it's this whole foreclosure mess, folks. I mean, I don't care what numbers come out on jobs or homes or whatever, new home sales. Bottom line is, if you have hundreds of thousands, if not millions of foreclosures, that's not going to be good. There's a lot of derivative action off of this. And again, the Federal Reserve continues to do their weak dollar policy, which is propping the markets up right now. They can't do that forever. I think they can do that up to the elections, maybe a little bit after the elections, but that's probably about it. And again, if you want to get the exact dates of the turns and the key cycle dates, as well as all the other technical levels and plays, you got to be involved in that research center, which again is $49.99 a month, includes everything in the research center. It's a fantastic service, best out there in the markets. All right, Apple Computer, up $3 today. That's having a good day. Amazon is up $1.20. That's continuation of a little bit of a move off of earnings. A couple other tech stocks that are having a good day as well. Google is up $6. So you can see technology is strong. You can also see certain other plays like Chevron CVX, which is a commodity play with the weak dollar. That's having a good day as well, up 57 cents, although off the highs of the day. But really, everything is strong out there except for the financials. Financials are the one weak link in this market. All right, folks. Again, that's about it. Come join that research center. Get involved. Start making money. Start understanding the markets for exactly what they are. And again, that will enable you to become a better trader, investor, or swing trader, whichever you prefer. Take care.